Hello, this is JilliBling. How are you? I have another project using Hearts of Elegance. And here it is. It's a little crazy, but elegant and bright. The paper is just beautiful. And I think this one might be my favorite because it's a little bit more simple. And in Melon Mambo. And then finally, this one. You could tell from all the samples that I'm having fun with this. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so you're probably wondering, what die is that from? What stamp set? Hearts of Elegance is an online exclusive, and it's a product suite, and it has the bundle, designer paper, these gold adhesive back sequins, heart sequins. What else is in there? I think there is gold twine, which is already on back order. And I think that's it, but it's just beautiful. Hearts of Elegance comes with a lot of dies, so that many. This plus the ones I used yesterday. Let me see. Hold on. So this is yesterday's project, and there's a video tutorial on making this project if you'd like to do that. This is using all the same products. So this is the back side of the Hearts of Elegance paper. It has the gold foiling on the back, and I love this plain side. And I know gold foil paper is a little bit more expensive than plain paper, but look how perfectly that works. And you know why I love this? I just figured it out. Is because it's just like a box of chocolates, and I love chocolates. And then finally, this one. So there's a big die that cuts out the big heart, a smaller one that cuts out this detailed heart, and then also the inside. So a lot of variety. Okay, so Hearts of Elegance. And then for the word label, unbounded dies, because it perfectly fits these words right here. And Cheerful Daisies, just for a word label, because it perfectly fits the Be Mine. And finally, Memorable Blooms, because this die right here perfectly fits right around here. I'm going to do something good with this soon, but I'm using just a part of it. And on the inside of one of these, I used the whole thing, and the outside, look at the detail on this. So this is like stitching, and then look at this. When I went to throw it away after making this front part, it's like, oh, but that is really cute, and I love how this came out. It's kind of simple, but it's really elegant. It's really nice. This one is a little bit simple. I felt bad about covering up that flower, but it's okay. Okay. So let's get started. I want to make another Melon Mambo card. And using maybe this layout, but going this direction. Okay, so I have to admit, I'm kind of maybe rushing just a little bit because I have a baby here in the house. 2-month-old, adorable, adorable baby. And he's sleeping right now. And Mom sent me notes. And the notes are when he eats, what his schedule is, just based off of what she's learned in the last 2 months. And her note said he sleeps for 1 to 2 hours. So it's not going to take an hour, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in. So if I shut off really quick, it's because he's crying. So we're going to use polka dotted natural polka dot trim, item number 163465. These new hearts. This is for stamping flowers on. here's the papers. That's all it takes. And the paper cut sizes are in the video description. There's also a link that shows all the products used to make all of these cards here. And there is a link to my blog that shows pictures close-up of outside and inside. Use gold foil. And then this paper is a new paper. And I think this side is kind of a sleeper side because the other pages are just beautiful. What is this called? This is Mixed Media Florals. So that, I was thinking about using that page. Look how pretty that is. If you're ready for spring, these are just beautiful. I just want to color this. Petal pink stripes. Can't go wrong with that. Look how nice those go together. That's fun. And then this is the one we're using today. Just for a hint of color. Because you know, we need more on there. I received a message from Coco saying, it's okay if your cards are, in my world I call it yummy, where they just have a lot of layers. Because I was trying to do easy and hard and not load it up with stuff. And she goes, you don't have to apologize for that. It's okay. So here it is. But I have to admit, these are a little bit, a little bit busy, but they're fun to make. Probably do the same thing over and over. So, Coco, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I have two different colors, accent colors. They all have the black and white designer paper. This one has crumb cake because I'm going to use ribbon that's similar to crumb cake. This one has wild wheat because I'm using gold ribbon. This one, this is an older ribbon, but it's similar to crumb cake. And this one's using wild wheat, and it does not have the torn edge on it. It's just the straight edge. And this one is gold ribbon, wild wheat with the torn edge. Because you know we need choices. I'm going to try to do one without the torn edge. See how that goes. Because I think all the other crumb cake ones are torn edge. So, little one, baby Warren Charles, Mom and Dad said, oh, the boy can cry and he can scream his lungs off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't handle it. And he was just perfect today. This is our trial run. It's only for half a day. Look how pretty this die is. So he's in the other room. I don't want to be one of those grandmas that's always telling stories. This is just the first time he's here. But look at, that's him right now. I have him rolled up, because this is what I've seen them do. Roll up blankets, put a blanket on the inside, and he's not at the point of rolling yet. And then I went and I flipped this part up, and then I put that like over his forehead, so he's all snugly in there. But is he just the cutest little bundle? Just perfectly sleeping? Oh, yeah. So that's right where he is right now. Okay, so I'm going to die cut this piece. Look how pretty that is. I really wanted to do that die on foil just because I knew it would show off all of the detail. I thought if I did it like on red or like a colored cardstock, it certainly would be pretty. And I put it on the inside of some of these. This one here, and that sure is pretty too, but nothing like on the foil. Okay, so what else do we have? This piece here. So if you're making this card and you have your paper cut to this size, you would just think, oh, put that on. I'm just going to use part of it. But I found that if you put this right to the edge, and I'm looking at the edge right here, make sure that's on and this is on. That's a good thing because now we know that this side is straight. Or if you just plopped it on, this side might be going off to the angle and you'll have to trim it. So I'm going to cut that out. See, it's kind of simple. The outside is what's the really pretty part. Okay, what else do we have here? How about some words? Oh, I'm going to do it this way, where the words are... Oh, did I not prepare that? Well, because I want to do it like this, but going this direction. I need the words. And I think only the XOXO fits onto this unbounded die. And look how cute this die is. You can probably see it better on here. Okay, I'm going to get busy. Cut that out. And stamp flowers and leaves. So the leaves, that's another something I did a little different. This one, they're in Granny Apple, and I colored my rhinestones Granny Apple green. Woohoo! Nice, bright, summery. All the rest of them, I did the leaves matching the torn cardstock and the ribbon. So this one, the leaves are done in crumb cake. And if I was thinking about crumb cake, I would think, oh, that means the leaf is dead. But no, it makes it kind of monochromatic, and it makes the flowers really stand out. And I did the same with wild wheat leaves, but it works. Wild wheat leaves, but you could do whatever you like, whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to stamp in Memento XO. That looks dirty. Okay. When I was putting Warren up on the bed, Bo thought, oh, if that thing could go up on the bed, I can too. Like, no. He just didn't understand. And then Tony was talking all that baby talk to Warren, and Bo was like, that's how you talk to me. Don't talk to him like that. Okay, hold on. Okay. So let's stamp flowers and leaves. So let's see, this one is in crumb cake. Hold on. And melon mambo. So here's the flower, and I'm going to stamp 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. Melon mambo. I'm not sure what color was on there before. So 4. Okay. Then crumb cake leaves, I will stamp, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll stamp 3 of this one and 1 of that one in crumb cake. So I just re-inked my pad. It really needed it. But sometimes when you re-ink a pad, it's working just fine now. It has so much ink on it that it fills in the detail on the stamp, which it was doing that at first. So I found an area that was not overly inked. And it's not that that's over inked, it's just it's ready to roll. It has a lot of ink on it. Right in this corner, I don't have as much ink, so I get it loaded up, come over to that corner, and it takes a little bit of it off. Okay. So let me show you, and I'm happy with these, because see how you could see the detail in the leaves? Where on this one, which is right after I re-inked it, see how the detail got lost a little bit just because it was so, the ink was so much at the top. It was yesterday, so maybe the ink is sank down more into the pad. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out with these dies. Leaf, leaf, flower. So this is for the inside. This is for the outside. Okay, so let's build this thing. So it's this card, but going this direction. So now the question is, where do I put the band? This one is at the bottom. That looks good. And the panel is over here to the side, partially on this black and white designer paper. These two are the up and down version. This one, the white die cut piece is right to the edge. This one, the die cut piece is hiding under the edge of this. Oh, so many choices. Okay, so if it's like this, and I kept trying to use this other side of the paper. Tell me what you think. Foil side? See how pretty that is? Or that side? Sparkles. So how about if this is here? And maybe just to shake it up a little bit, it could be over here. Okay, let's just go with that. So I have a piece of Melon Mambo paper just to act as a backer for this. And then it's going to be put on dimensionals and put onto the card base. Hold on. Cough drop. Okay, so I think this side is kind of subtle. How is that? The other side has sparkle on it. Those other ones that were used for the chocolate heart box, those are really nice, but this one is just a little bit too subtle for me. And some of these papers, like this one, has a lot of white in it and quite a bit of gold, where this Melon Mambo one has a bit of the Flirty Flamingo and it has larger splotches of gold. Okay, so put this on here at the bottom. I feel like I'm being really lucky because he's still sleeping. If you went to bed at 10:30 and it's 11:05, it should be okay. Okay, and then the ribbon, polka dotted ribbon. See, that's adding even more texture. Maybe some of the other ones are a better choice. Well, this is one for Warren to look at because he won't get tired of this one. This one has excitement on it. He likes to look at the ceiling fan because it's black against the white ceiling. And he likes to look at red. Red and white. The contrast is good. You know, I'm going to use my tear tape. I need to get more of this. Tear tape is good and strong. If I put glue on there, because because this ribbon is a little bit stiff, it would just pop right up. Then I'll put another piece of tear tape over the top to kind of lock it in place. That is a little skimpy there, huh? Not much to hang on. Good thing it's strong. I kind of like covering up that bit of the pattern on the black and white because that leaves more of a white band. A little less busy. Okay, tear tape. And lock it in place. And I'll really smush that down here in just a minute. Just because I don't want the ribbon popping up. That would be tragic. Okay. Then dimensionals. Yeah, I could take this off or leave it on. I might leave it on. The dimensionals will make it raise up. Oh, I hear a baby. If he wakes up too much, it's going to be a part 2 finishing this up. Oh, okay. Part 2 coming. Oh, baby. Hold. I'll be back.